Hello, how are you doing today? Can you introduce yourself to us, please?
My name is Dr. Festus Odumbo. I'm from Wales State. I came into this event from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
So, I can see you have an award. What does this award represent? What does it symbolize?
Well, like I said in the speech, it's an award that will support us to keep working and keep doing more to encourage girls in women education, to empower women, because when we do that, we're going to make a greater impact. Like I said, women have a multiplier effect. They have a potential, they have the capability of reaching out, of impacting much more than we can imagine. So this encourages us to keep working, keep doing more, and keep doing our best to advance this cause.
So how long have you known KECHIES'S? How long have you known KECHIES'S?
I read about that not too long ago. But like I said, I'm representing Mr. President. But KECHIES'S,
Which of you is the president?
President Goodluck Jonathan.
Okay.
But like as you can see, KECHIES'S is doing an outstanding job.
That's true.
She's reaching out and she's impacting lives, and that's the only way we can make a difference in this world. When you impact one life, it starts a ripple effect. That life that you impact can impact another life and can impact the next life. And that's how we can reach the world.
So do you have a award for KECHIES'S, an award for Design Heritage School? Do you have a award for
Right, like I said, what I would encourage her is to keep doing. She shouldn't be discouraged. It's not every time that things are gonna work good the way she wants it.
That's true.
But just keep the focus, stay on the course, and just keep grinding. As long as she's doing the right thing, she's gonna prevail, and she's gonna make a great impact, and she's already doing that. But I know there is potential for her to do greater impacts, like that. Even she would be marveled how much of an impact she's doing. She just have to keep doing what she's doing.
All right, thanks for coming on to Africa. Tell us your name one more time, please.
Dr. Festus Odumbo.
All right, thanks for coming on again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, it's an honor to have you in Africa.
It's a pleasure.
Can you please introduce yourself to us one more time for our viewers?
I'm Queen Zainab from Nigeria.
How long have you known KECHIES'S? How long have you known about KECHIES'S project?
I've been a while now. I've heard about all the things that KECHIES'S doing for the KECHIES'S project. It's an organization that I've always admired. Part of what she was doing, contributions to the others. It was a community building, something that I've always looked forward to. But I'm really glad to be part of this project.
Let's just ask you, how do you think women empowerment, how do you think the movement is changing in Nigeria? Do you think it's different? Do you think a balance is created? Do you think as a country, maybe to women not coming like for it to create a concept power? What do you think about that?
A whole lot of government previously, you can tell, just like she said earlier on, had a lot of women in the cabinet. It means that women are beginning to be more recognized in their roles to play. And I can always say that a house won't be a home without a woman. So it means to the community and society as well that women have very crucial roles to play. So I think that the government and a whole lot of people are going to realize the importance of women.
Do you have any work of KECHIES'S concerning what she's doing?
I would say she should continue to do what she's doing. What she's doing right now is something that's a legacy that we have her. She's remembered for it. It's not about just about other people. It's about the women she gets from it. Learning from it that would have impacted their lives. These girls who grow up remembering that you pave the way for them, give them an opportunity. That's very important.
Thank you for coming to Africa.
It's my pleasure.
And our viewers out there have a pleasure of meeting you. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Lola Adeshoye.
Where are you from?
From London.
where you from originally?
Okay, originally I'm from Nigeria. I was born and raised in the UK.
Okay, where in Nigeria?
Lagos and Ibadan. Well, dad is from Lagos and mom's from Ibadan.
When? Okay, I was going to say when, because I'm also from Ibadan.
Listen,
Alright, let's
I
not
was
go
raised
to
in
the...
London.
Let's not go to the... Let's not go to the... Alright. So, how long have you known Kechi?
I've known Kechi for a long time, and actually, I can't really remember how long I've known her. So, I mean, long time as in maybe 8 or 9 years. So, I can't even remember how we met at this point, but I've known her for a while. So, yeah.
Can you just describe Kechi to the world in few words?
Kechi is an amazing woman. She is very humble. She's she has a beautiful spirit. She's very kind. She's very loving. She is passionate about what she does, and she's always empowering. She's very supportive. She's a really wonderful, soulful, heartfelt sister as well. Yeah.
I wish that's
She's
a
a wonderful person.
Yeah, that's perfect. So, what do you think about today's event?
I thought today was wonderful. It was really great to hear the various speeches, and you know the people who were honoured were really special, and they were honoured for the right reasons. It was just a wonderful occasion for people to come together and hear more about the project, and I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I was very happy.
Do you have a favorite speech or a favorite speaker?
Actually, yes. Miss Page's speech was really great. I thought it really resonated with me, and you know, I think there's a lot to be said, especially for a woman, about not conforming to ideas about what you should be and who you should be, and defining things for yourself, and you know, being your own person. And so that really resonated with me. But in all the speeches I thought were really excellent.
All right, between now and seeing the next 10 years, do you see like any profound changes when it comes to women empowerment, or where do you think this will be in the next 10 years?
Yeah, for sure. I think there's we're at a tipping point at the moment with you know what it means to be a woman in the world. I think the fact that Hillary Clinton wasn't elected president actually has upped the ante and made people think even more about gender bias and gender roles and what it means to be a woman. And I think the next 10 years we're going to see a lot more women in a lot more spheres, business, politics, and areas which are traditionally male dominated.
Right. All right, so do you have any word for Kechi? Do you have any word?
Do I have what?
Any word?
For Kechi, yes. I want to say, Kechi, keep going. You're amazing. The world needs you. The work you do is very important, and I want to see Kechi's projects grow and grow and help more and more women, and for Kechi to really be the woman that God has called her to be.
Thank you so much for coming to the happy.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
It's nice talking to you one more time.
Thank
I
you.
hope to see you again. Can you introduce yourself to me one more time, please?
I'm Ujiniko.
How long have you known Kechi?
Just for quite a bit, a handful of years.
Alright. Can you describe Kechi to our viewers in few words?
She's just hardworking, and she wants to make a difference.
Wow. Alright, so what do you think about today's event? The speakers, the whole reaction, people, fundraising events in general?
I just think it went well. Her goal is to empower women through education, which is what she's doing. So she holds these galas. This is her first annual awards. So she honored some very special people, not me, because I'm not special. But
she is very special. She is very special.
Because I'm not special. But she honored some very special people, some well-deserving people. So the whole goal, they raised money as well, but the goal was to honor these people who make a difference, just like she does.
So what do you think? Do you have any word for concerning what she's doing?
Like advice?
Advice, encouragement?
Oh no, advice? No, I don't, because she knows what she's doing.
Encouragement?
Encouragement is, only encouragement I have for her is just through action, by showing up when she needs me.
What do you think about women empowerment in general? Nigeria, do you think by virtue of this event in the next 10 years, can you just tell us what you think about the difference that this kind of event
Honestly, I don't think about women's empowerment. I don't think about, I'm not more of a thinker, I'm more of a doer. Like if she's empowering women, I'm here to help her by hosting and we're empowering each other. So it's about more doing. Actions speak louder than words. The fact that we're all here and we're doing it, that's all that matters, and we're doing it now. What happens 10 years from now, time will tell. But for now, this is what we can do for each other now, and we're doing it, and that's all that matters, I think.
Thank you so much for coming.
No problem, no problem. Thanks for having me, Ignite Africa.
Good to see you again. Good to see you. All right, can our viewers have the pleasure of meeting with you? Tell us your name, please.
Oh, my name is Henry Oka.
So what do you do? What do you do by social work?
So I'm a care manager.
All right, I don't want to ask the next question. Okay, so how long have you been in Kechi?
Oh, I'm in Kechi for about 4 years.
And in few words, can you describe
She's a very jovial human being. She has a great trait of leadership. She's a very compassionate lady. And she has a likable personality. And above all, I think she's humble. She's a great lady.
So what do you think about today's event in general? The speakers, the fundraising, the contributors. What do you think about today's event in general?
Well, I think it was an awesome event, a great event, one of its kind, being the first time it's having an event of this nature. And the awardees, the honorables, the guests, they were all spectacular. They were awesome, they were really great. So the event was a huge success. I give it to her.
Do you have any words for Kechi, any word of advice or encouragement?
Well, I would say, Kechi, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing the right thing. A lot of people believe in you. The work is not easy and the task ahead is much. But remain focused and still be who you are. Keep helping the girls to succeed because they are the future leaders of tomorrow.
That's powerful. I saw you working around with some food. You want to tell us about the book?
Oh, well, that's my book. I published a book. It's called Design Your Destiny, Actualizing Your Pathway to Success. The concept of the book is all about self-discovery. We live in a world where people fail to realize who they are. So the book helps to tell you who you are and how you can really unleash your potentials.
Do you have a copy of the book here that you can show us on camera?
Sure.
So this is the book you're talking about?
Yes.
And if you want to get this book, how do we get the book?
The books are available online. You go to Amazon, you have the hard copy, and then you have the soft copy and the PDF copy.
Alright, so you told us about the book. Do you have copies of this book in Nigeria?
Sure, I published a book in Nigeria. I have some pages in Nigeria. Whenever you are in Nigeria, if you want to get a copy of this book, it's available. Just hit me on Facebook or call me on the phone. The book should be right there as you just said.
Do you want to share with us the number of copies you sold between the time span of the publication and now? You want to share with us?
Sure, between now, I published the book like 5 months ago and I was put approximately between 500 to 1,000 copies so far.
Wow. Wow, that's amazing. This is actually a bestseller.
Well, we are working on that. I think three schools in New York City have shown interest to use the book, and one high school has shown interest to use the book in this curriculum. So I'm getting good opportunities. So I'm pretty much believing that before the end of the year, it should be a bestseller.
All right. It's nice having you on Ignite Africa.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Hi, how you doing? It's nice having you on Ignite Africa again. So can you tell our viewers about yourself, introduce yourself, and what you do?
My name is Alize Itunin. I'm the CEO of Alize Live Magazine. So I'm also a friend of Kechi. So I'm always there to support her whatever she does. And especially because myself I'm very engaged with the youth, especially young girls from my country, but also from different countries. So today I'm here again to support Kechi, but also to make sure people understand how it's very important to support each other and also how we can improve education for our young girls, especially from Africa.
Alright, actually I have 3-4 questions for you, but you've answered my third and fourth question. But I'll still be progressing with it. Okay, so you said you're a friend of Kechi. I just want to ask, how long have you been in the kitchen?
Oh, now it has been 4 years. And actually the first time I met Kechi, that was for a rally. That's the time when the girls were adopted in Nigeria. And I remember she was speaking out saying we need to fight for this girl. And she told about her story, how her mother had been adopted at the time. And then when she came back, family of that died. And I was very touched. And I came to her and I said, Kechi, can I work with you and help you? And since then, it has been 4 years I've been supporting her and her fight.
So, can you describe Kechi in a few words for our viewers?
Kechi, I mean, as the person? Or?
Yeah, as a person, yeah.
Kechi is the most lovely woman, I mean, the most generous and very hardworking woman. And very passionate. Whatever she does is true. I mean, there's nothing like to, advertise. It's really come from her heart. So, and that's what I love about her because, I mean, she's very impactful in terms of whenever you hear her doing what she does, express herself about what she committed to these girls. That's very touching, and I think she's a leader. So that's the way I see Kechi and inspiration.
Do you have any word of advice or encouragement for her?
I mean, she needs to keep pushing, keep faith. I know it's not so easy because just to boost this event is amazing. It's a lot of work, but at least she has faith and passion for it. And once you have all of this, and she believes in what she does, and on top of it, believes in herself also. So she needs to keep moving, and I hope at some point, her organization will become bigger and she'll get even more support.
Alright, it's nice having you again on Ignite Africa.
Yes, I love you, guys. So you are doing
I know you.
Great job.
Thank you for loving us, okay?
Yes.
Alright, you look like the African Tina Turner.
Wow. Thank you.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, no, I
that's
can't,
vibe.
I can't see myself.
That's what they call it now.
Thanks for the compliment.
That's vibe you give.
Are you serious?
Everyone keeps saying vibe. I don't know the name, but before you go here, people say vibe. So the vibe you're giving is the African Tina Turner. Alright, and how viewers out there have a pleasure meeting you. Can you tell us your name?
Yes, my name is Margaret Mukoro. Mukoro, yes.
You're from Nigeria.
Of course, although I am a Ghanaian. My mom is Ghanaian and my father is Nigerian. So I always claim I'm a Ghanaian. Ghanaian.
I don't want to say forget that gap, but
No,
which part of Nigeria?
Delta State, Robo.
Wow.
Worry. What is it, Garilla?
I'm telling you. Okay. Alright, so it's nice having you in Africa.
Thank you.
How long have you known Kechi?
I've known Kechi for about 15 years.
Wow.
15 years.
Everything is right.
Yeah. Yeah, she and I used to work together in Saxon Academy. She used to work on the second floor, selling clothes, while I'm in building downstairs.
Okay.
So that's how we know each other.
That's how you got to know each other.
Yeah.
And has she started the whole, women empowerment, the child empowerment thing from them?
No, all of a sudden one day I heard that she's gonna start an organization. It seemed like a joke. I mean, here we are today. It's like we started like a joke. I was like, she's gonna do what? Okay.
So do you have, can you describe her personality?
She's a very outgoing person. She's a go-getter. She motivates you. She doesn't give up. It doesn't matter what you say. I hate to compare her with our present president. But
which are in America or in Nigeria?
America, Donald Trump.
Or both?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Okay.
Yeah, she's a go-getter.
Oh, so
it
Trump is
doesn't
a
matter
go-getter.
what you say. Of course, he has his eyes on the prize, just like Nkechi. Nkechi knows where she's going, and she has her eyes there. And so far, she's there.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. So I'm really, really proud of her. So I couldn't miss it for the world. I've missed a few of them, but I said this one, I must come and support this cause.
So what do you think about today's event in general? The whole event?
It was very, very nice. I'm happy that we were able to have somebody like Don Lemon and some other distinguished guests that came and spoke. And I was really, really empowered and encouraged, and I was motivated, knowing that you should not let anybody stop you. Whatever it is that you feel you're good at, just go for it. Just go for it. Just go and get it. Don't let nothing stop you. So that's what but no music, so I'm really disappointed for that.
Okay. Alright then. Alright, so do you have any word of advisement and encouragement for Kechi?
Oh, just she's on the right track right now. She's on the right track, and just keep doing what she's doing. And it's only gonna get better and bigger. And just keep your eyes on the prize. Her eyes is already on the prize.
Yeah, look at Kechi and tell her again.
In Kechi, your eyes
is already on the prize. You are a go-getter. And I know this is nothing compared to what is coming. So I am so happy for you. And I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me and making me a part of this course. God bless.
God bless you too. And thank you for coming on The Africa. It's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are having the pleasure of meeting the most important person of the day. Can you just give our viewers the pleasure of introducing yourself today? Let them know who you are, please.
Thank you so much, Dapo. It's always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
And I appreciate your support always. Nkechi Ogbodo is my name, and I'm the founder and president of KECHIES'S Project Inc.
And how long have you been? How long has it taken you to come up with this whole project? Because it's very massive. But just tell us how long you've been coming.
It's been, you were, I think about 2 years ago you were with us as well.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
So we have been doing this for almost 7 years now. And it just keeps getting better and better every year.
You really had a lot of support from today's event. I don't even know, but do you want to take some time and appreciate these people?
Oh yes, we definitely want to thank these people. Everyone that came out today, it was so amazing. I was so overwhelmed with joy, and especially having Dr. Lemon of CNN, as an honoree, and Nancy Silva-Clark, the CEO of Archie Comics, who's a big champion of women empowerment, gender equality, and everything, anti-bullying, support for United Negro College Fund, an amazing woman, and on top of it, and so amazing to have Queen Zainab from Nigeria, Queen Zainab Otiti Obano, amazing woman of courage. I respect her so much, and so humble. Her speech was such an inspirational one. It was so great. It was so beautiful, to have somebody like that in our midst today. And then I go on to also acknowledge the former First Lady of New York State, Michelle Page, formerly Michelle Page Patterson. Everyone, they all inspired us today. And then of course we had one of our biggest surprise of the night from the former president of Nigeria, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, who was represented by Dr. Obodo, and the speech was just amazing. It was encouraging, especially for what we do in terms of empowerment of girls and empowerment of women, more especially in Nigeria and African countries. It was something that was needed to hear from the former president of Nigeria, the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And as you know, we actually honored him because of he was actually, during his time in office, he was very, very inclusive of women in his cabinet. He had over 35% of women in his cabinet, and we couldn't think of a better person to honor because he's our champion for women empowerment. And that's why we honored him and we appreciated him for doing that. Who else do we have? And then we had Dr. Cheta Chinwogu of Win Foundation. Unfortunately, she didn't come. She had an emergency, I was told. But overall, we had such a great night. We had such a great support. We had a great turnout. The food was great, and we had our supporters. Our board chair, Barbara Modesty, was amazing as usual. We had amazing volunteers who gave it their all. The weather was fantastic as we sat out there on the terrace, overlooking St. Patrick's, overlooking St. Patrick Cathedral. So we're really grateful for all that gave their time and donated their time for the support and everything that happened today. Don Lemon was just amazing, guys, so humble, and we really appreciate his being here. And so many. What about the girls, the high school girls that joined us, that spoke. You know, I'm just happy that, you know.
It turned out really great.
Yes.
Yeah, even myself, I mean, it was a wonderful experience too. I learned from so many of the speakers. I learned about myself, you know, discovering myself.
Right.
Even it's not just about women now, it's like women and men, and I believe there will be a balance.
Yes.
Yeah, with the way you move, the balance will definitely come. Women, men empowerment, and everything will work out the way it should.
You know, and you know, it's so funny because when I was giving my speech, I forgot to mention the fact that, you know, since about a year ago, we realizing that, you know, we can't just empower girls without empowering our boys.
Yeah.
You know, as you know, well, for the past.
Don't leave us out, please.
Yeah, of course, I agree. And last year, you know, we started this program called Mentorship. Mentorship is something we do once a month in Harlem. The whole idea is to, because in working with high schools, I realized that our young boys, they need to be engaged, and you know, we need to dialogue with them, especially to know the challenges they are facing. You know, a lot of them are being raised by single moms and all that. They're looking for father figures in their lives or mentors, and they're realizing that I thought it would be a great thing to start having conversations with these young men. We don't want to judge them. They're great, amazing kids. Some of them are just looking for someone who is gonna be like a big brother, advise them. So we decided we'll be having this conversation with men and young men, and it's been working so wonderfully well. And over brunch, you know, we invite these professional men in our local communities, you know, to discuss some of the challenges they themselves faced before they got to where they are. We've invited lawyers, we've invited politicians, we've invited business people, we have invited name it, educators, and just for the boys to know that, you know, they can be successful career professionals, you know, and no matter the challenges that they are facing, there's somebody before them already that was such challenges. And you know, it's been great. I'm so grateful.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful night. I was gonna ask you a second, a third, or fourth question, but you answered everything. And you really appreciation to all of your supporters. I just want you to tell us if they want to reach out to you to sponsor you or to collaborate with you, how can they reach out to you, or how can people reach out to you?
We have a website. It is www.kechiesproject.org, and it is spelled KECHIES project.org, and we can easily be found on Facebook. The address on Facebook is KECHIES'S Project, and then on Instagram, you know, you follow us and we follow you. Instagram is KECHIES'S Project. So please like us. We're on Twitter as well. Support us. You know, follow us. Give your support. Our world. We need, you know, this. You see what is going on in our world today.
A lot is going on. I don't want to start. Political, natural disaster,
it's
war.
scary.
Well, I don't even want to start.
The best we can do is to give that support, even to a stranger walking on the street. Give them a smile, you know, hug someone, you know. Just be nice and try to reach out. And you know, Dapo, I really appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate it too. Thank you so
being
much
here today.
Thanks so much for coming on the net. It's our pleasure having you.
You always support, and I appreciate you always. Thank you.
How's the dinner? Good, right? I had the fish, not that you asked me, but I liked it. I'm not done yet, but since the show must go on, Kechi didn't bring me here to eat, which was the reason I came here, but...
I didn't eat.
No, she hasn't even eaten yet, so I'm trying to be a decent person and do what I came here to do. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next award. And I'm sure if you guys were paying attention to Kechi when she was talking about presenting the former President Goodluck Jonathan with an award, and someone was saying, why would she want to honor him? I think I was paying attention, and she said he had the most women in his cabinet. Gosh, I'm good. I knew it. And then also, because it's, I think being a woman, like in general, you have to work harder. It's like, but when you're in like that other side of the world, it's like a whole other story. So for her, she knows what that means to the project. She knows what it means to the entire organization. She knows what it means for the goals she has for KECHIE'S project. So, and I feel like when those girls see, I guess, those women who have served on such a high level, it should inspire them, as we hope it did. So that's one of the main reasons she's honoring him with this award. But when you're a busy man and important person, sometimes your schedule doesn't allow you to show up for certain things. But then you have other important people that come in your place. So we're gonna call on Dr. Odubo to receive this award. And when I say doctor, because I saw the doctor part and I said, this was before I ate, I said, are you a real doctor? So if I choke, do I look your direction or do I not? Just to let you know, if you choke, you're on your own. He has a PhD, he's just a smart one. So better hope someone has Google on hand to Google Heimlich or some kind of resuscitation, because he will not be saving your life. But he's receiving the award because he knows people in high places and he's clearly really smart. Unlike me, sir, we're not worthy. Well, maybe they are, I am not. Here you go.
So it is our honor to present this award to Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, the former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for, let me read it the way it is. It says, KECHIE'S project salutes Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, former President of Nigeria, as our champion for women and the man of peace honorary.
Well, we're from the same place. I'm from Bayelsa State, the state that President Goodluck Jonathan is from. I have a speech here that he wants to remark, actually. He wants me to make these few remarks on his behalf. So, just to observe all protocol, good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Festus Odubo, and I'm here to accept this award on behalf of His Excellency, former President Goodluck Azikiwe Jonathan. His Excellency sends his regrets that due to other commitments, he is unable to be here physically to accept this award. However, he wants me to let you know that he's very grateful and thankful that you have accorded him this immense recognition and that he's honored to accept this award. Now, the reason we're all here today is because we share a common goal, and that is we all acknowledge the importance of girls or women education and empowerment. Now, not to underestimate the importance of educating a male child, an old African proverb says, if you educate a man, you educate an individual. But if you educate a woman, you educate a family or a nation. You know, my pastor always says, he said, women have a multiplier effect. That is to say, they have a tendency and a capacity to multiply everything that you give to them. So if you give them love, education, and all the good things that you can imagine, they'll multiply them. In the same vein, if you give them trouble, they'll multiply it in return. Now, but on a more serious note, girls, women have the capacity or the capability to make great and extensive impact on our society. And the one and only way to facilitate that impact is through girls' empowerment and education. You know, people always ascribe political undertones or political agenda to every action carried out by politicians. But His Excellency wants me to pass this message across, that everything he did to advance girls and women education during his tenure as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, he did not because of political reasons or political motives, but because it is the right thing to do. So, he wants me to implore everyone here today that no matter your status, no matter your position, no matter your political standing, always do the right thing. Or like Nike will say, just do it. Irrespective of the repercussion, the blowback, the result, or whatever outcome that that action might bring, as long as it is the right thing, do it. Because history will remember you or judge you not because of your position or your political affiliation or your beliefs, but because you did the right thing. You know, we're all gathered here this evening because KECHIE and KECHIE Projects decided to do the right thing. KECHIE Projects, Your Excellency, said I should tell you to keep doing what you're doing, because you are doing the right thing and you're changing lives and you're changing the world, you're making an impact. So keep doing what you're doing. And we all know that there is so much more work to be done with regards to girls or women education and empowerment. But if there's anything we can take out of this gathering here, is that we should all endeavor to do the right thing, because that is the one and only way we can change or impact our world. So go change the world one person at a time, but most importantly, change the world one girl or woman at a time.
Amazing.